Hey folks, Luducium here and welcome back to some more Let's Play of Hearthstone Arena. I am playing as a mage. If you haven't watched any of the previous videos, tune in. There's 3 prior videos to this, and I am 5-1. So let's go ahead, kick it up a notch, and see if we can win some more games. I wonder if we'll find a worthy opponent. Well, what do you know?
Jaina versus Uther.
We're playing against Azeret, the Paladin.
You asked for it.
Alright. I like all these cards, but I don't like the fact that I won't get to play them till turn 3. So, keep the Acolyte of Pain, send everything else back. Unfortunately, Loot Hoarder, better. Another Shattered Sun Cleric. Okay, at least I have a turn 2 card I can play. So I'll say greetings and then turn.
Well met.
He is going to coin into a Fairy Dragon. Okay. Perfect opportunity to use my Loot Hoarder to kill it.
Mind if I roll knee?
I don't know why I love playing with the environment, just destroying all the stuff here. Alright, so, Paladins, Blessing of Kings, pain in the ass. Humility, pain in the ass. Reinforce is not too bad. It's gonna hit me directly. Fair enough. No point in buffing the Loot Hoarder, it's just going to die, so I am going to put out an Acolyte of Pain for... Actually, I'm going to put out the Raging Worgen. It's perfect, I can bounce it off of this thing if I need to, and I get a card, and I kill the Fairy Dragon. Acolyte of Pain wouldn't be bad either, but I don't need the card draw yet, and I think I could potentially... He already used up his coin, so I don't know what he has for 3 mana, but hopefully I can trigger my Raging Worgen off of that and do some damage, and if I can keep the Raging Worgen alive, it'll be pretty devastating.
That was a mistake.
Okay. So what can I do? I can actually buff up the Raging Worgen if I want to, which will still die eventually. Now, I have no way of killing that directly.
What to do? What to do?
So I think I might have to put out the Acolyte of Pain. But if I do this...
Job's done.
Yeah, he's gonna kill it. I didn't see a good way of getting rid of that. I hope he doesn't do Blessing of Kings on it. Although if he does, that's still fine. He could recast Divine Shield. Paladins have a thing for Divine Shield. I'm going to summon a critter, but it won't be enough even if it hits the Raging Worgen. Nope, hits me directly. And he's going to trade, and that's that. Alrighty, so... He's got some crap out there that I don't necessarily want out there, but not much I can do about it. So if I put out the Acolyte of Pain, he can kill it with the Knife Juggler, but that's fine. I could Acolyte of Pain and just get rid of this. If I put out the Shattered Sun Cleric, I have nothing to buff it with, and he can still kill it with the Knife Juggler. I can Fireball the Knife Juggler, that's a waste. I could put out the Stranglethorn Tiger, in which case I'll take some damage this turn. But then I can use it for removal potentially on the following turn. I could remove the Knife Juggler and whatever else is out there, which is not a terrible play. And I could potentially buff it up with my Shattered Sun Cleric so that it can survive things like Consecrate. So let's go ahead and put that up there. I think that might be the smarter thing. And I'll take some damage this turn. Again, if he has Blessing of Kings, that will stink. But that's where the Tiger should be able to take that out. Actually, I have a Fireball. If he has Blessing of Kings, I'll take some damage, but I can Fireball and stay alive that way.
Let me think.
So even if he Blessing of Kings, the Knife Juggler, that'll be fine. Nope, he's going to do Blessing of Kings on that thing, which is fine, because again, Fireball. So I will take a good amount of damage, which sucks. But that's why I have this. Bam, remove that with that. And we'll hit him directly for 1. Are you going to use a Consecrate on it? You might have Consecrate, deals 2 damage to all enemies, which will kill the tiger.
Let me think.
Oh, he's going to cast Azure Drake and draw a card, and 1 mana doesn't really have anything, I don't think. Okay. So, potentially Fireball, which is not a bad idea. Kill that thing. Alternatively, if I don't Fireball, I am going to Fireball to try to maintain board control. It might not be the smartest thing to do. But then I'm also going to use a Shattered Sun Cleric on this, so that it can't die to something like Consecrate, and stay alive for a little bit longer. So I've got that out there, and I'm wearing him down. I do need to bring out that Acolyte of Pain eventually, but I think this is more important. In fact, next turn, probably Stormwind Champion, just so that I can keep the tiger buffed up. Everyone will get +1/+1. But let's see what he plays. So I've used up both of my fireballs. I don't have any left. I do have a board advantage. He has a very slight health advantage, and we're about tied on cards. He's got 1 extra card, but that's because it's his turn. And I have more creatures out on the board, so I think that puts me at an advantage there. But things like that can change pretty quickly. Alright, Polymorph would have been better. Don't want to use the tiger to kill the ogre. But with a son of a bitch, with a paladin, it's tough, because if I let it live, he can always do shitty things like Divine Shield, and that would suck for me. So I think I have to sacrifice the tiger and use my hero ability to get rid of that. We'll cast the Acolyte of Pain now. Not a bad time to play it, and I'm going to buff up the Acolyte of Pain so that it can take more damage and hopefully get me better card draw. I don't know if that was the smartest move, but it took out the ogre. Doesn't give him the ability to cast Divine Shield on it. That is always something to watch out for, as I've learned with paladins. They have a tendency to do that, so you can't let him take that opportunity. And I have my own ogre, by the way, which will come out eventually. So he definitely has a card advantage. Ventricle Mercenary, great card, except now all of his creatures cost more mana. Not these guys, of course, but his other creatures. Alright, Knife Juggler, so that doesn't help me. Again, I need to watch out for things like Divine Shield, unfortunately, so I think let's do this first, see if I can get a card. Polymorph would have been better for me. Unfortunately, I did not get a Polymorph. This will not help me kill that. So I think I have to sacrifice my creatures to kill it. So
Push forward.
I do have to. I think, and I'm not going to cast the ghoul. Actually, you know what? Now I'm going to do this. Let's do Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
Let's do this. Boulder Fist Ogre. And my own heavy hitter out there. It hits him directly, but I can't let him live. Again, I'm too concerned about him having Divine Shield. So I will trade 2 creatures to get rid of that one. Those are his bigger creatures. That stinks. Stampeding Kodo destroyed that, so I don't get any more card draw out of it. And he's going to do Blessing of Kings on it, which also stinks. Mana Worm. Doesn't help me. Where are my polymorphs? Ugh. 'Cause that's what I really need. Okay, how am I going to do this? Well, I can trade... I'd have to trade both of these for that, which sucks. If I cast this...
Behold the might of Stormwind!
It hits that directly. I can cast this as well. Maybe it will hit that. Perfect. So then I can trade the Ogre for it. And Fireball. My Ogre still lives. And I hit him for that. Good. So I definitely have board control. He's going to heal himself. Draw 3 cards, but luckily he can't do much this turn, and I might have enough to kill him. Or get close to it, at least. You only have 2 mana, so what can you do for 2 mana? Silence wouldn't be bad if you had it. Nope. Doesn't have a silence. Okay. What do I have? Cone of Cold, which does me absolutely no good at this point in time, at this juncture, other than buff the Mana Worm a little bit. Let's put a Flesh-Eating Ghoul out there. Let's hit that with that. Put this out there too. Hit him directly, and do I have enough to kill him? I do. Alright. An interesting game. Did not have Consecrate, which is good. Board control, 1 out, that one. And I am 6-1. Let's keep going. See if I can make it 7-1. We're playing Foss O or Foss Zero, the Mage.
My magic will tear you apart.
Going first. This isn't bad. I'm gonna keep this. Shield Bearer will be fine. As a turn 1, turn 2, I have my hero ability, and then turn 3, I have Acolyte of Pain or Shattered Sun Cleric. So I can live with this. Cast Shield Bearer, say hello, and pass our turn. And mess with all the environmental stuff. Regrow some pumpkins. So he doesn't have anything to play. Good. Turn 2 then, I'm going to play my Cobalt Geomancer. Solid card to play. And he's just going to use his hero ability and pass the turn. So he doesn't have many cards to play, or he's choosing to save them up. Alright, I could keep this alive with the Shattered Sun Cleric if I wanted to, or I could cast the Acolyte of Pain and try to get some cards. I think card draw is going to be important to me, more important than keeping the Cobalt Geomancer alive. And the reason I say that is because now he could always coin and kill. Nope, he's going to use hero ability. And that's it. Okay. I am going to do this, buff this guy up. So hopefully he doesn't polymorph him. Not a bad thing to use polymorph on to prevent me from getting cards, or silence for that matter.
Your magic shall not save you.
There's that silence. That's unfortunate. I got 2 polymorphs, but I am not going to use polymorph on this. I don't think it's worth it. Do I want to... I can hero ability. Hit him with this, it'll die. I'll lose this in exchange. Or I could keep this alive and waste this. Or alternatively, I could just polymorph that, but I think I should save the polymorphs. So let's trade this for some potential damage, and let's put the knife juggler out there. Because hopefully I can kill it on the next turn with the knife juggler. So I am going to trade the shield bearer for it. Putting a lot of effort to remove it, but he's got a lot of cards. Wearing down his health a little bit. He's down to 23. It's not quite enough.
What to do? What to do?
You got a lot of cards. Come on, you gotta have something. You're gonna coin for 6 mana into Argent Commander. Okay. Divine Shield. You're gonna take out one of my. Gonna take out the Knight Juggler. Fair enough. Well, I could do a couple of things. I could clear the board entirely. That'll leave me with nothing on there, and then summon something like the Sunwalker. Alternatively, I could use a polymorph. I could Senjin. Shield Master. That's not a bad idea. Senjin Shield Master. Kill this with my Fireball. Leave this alive.
Tadingo!
Hopefully he doesn't have a Flame Strike. Well, he doesn't. He can't, because he used up his coin, so he can't Flame Strike on this turn. Good for me. He can hit me with the Argent Commander. He can hit the Senjin with the Argent and then use his hero ability if he wants to. Is okay. I could have polymorphed, kept everything basically alive, used the polymorph, but I think I have a feeling I'm going to need those polymorphs. He's going to use his own polymorph, okay. And a Frostbolt. Well, at least I'm using up his cards. It's good. Stranglethorn Tiger is not bad. This isn't bad. If I use this, though, he'll be able to pop the Divine Shield. Well, he'll be able to pop it anyways. Tiger. Take some damage. Yeah. Kill it on the following turn. He can't kill the tiger. And hopefully I can keep that tiger alive for a little while. He can't target it, so that's good. He could do a Flame Strike if he wanted to, though. But that would just take out the tiger. I will take 4 more damage, unfortunately. Alternatively, I could have used Sunwalker. Could have... Wouldn't have been able to kill the Sunwalker easily, but... I am running out of cards. The silence on my Acolyte of Pain really was a pain in the ass. Emperor Cobra. It's annoying, but that's why I have Polymorph. I will Polymorph the Emperor Cobra if I need to. And the Imp Master, which just is annoying. But it's not like he's a Shaman, which has Bloodlust, so I can live through that. Raging Worgen. Okay, not a bad card. But here's my thought process. Flame Strike this, kill it. Use the Tiger to hit him directly for 5. And then Polymorph this so that it's a sheep and it can't hurt me. And that will be 4, 6, and then I'll have 2 left, so I can't do anything this turn. So that's fine. Polymorph that. Kill that. Hit him for 5. He's got 3 potential damage on the board, but then he'll lose those creatures. He's got 1 potential damage in his hero ability, and of course if he has a Fireball or a Polymorph, he can do that. I am trying to draw those out so I can have my Sunwalker out there. Which I might do on the following turn. Rage and Worgen is always great as well. Especially with my hero abilities. Being able to trigger it.
Pay attention, class.
While a teacher will give them 1/1 cards. Arcane Missile. Annoying,
I am ready to
but not gonna necessarily kill my tiger. In fact, it only does 4 damage. So he can use all of his critters plus his hero ability to kill the tiger if he wants to. He's gonna sacrifice 2 of them. Okay. Well, since my tiger is gonna die anyways, I might as well take out the Violet Teacher. No point in keeping that alive. It's a 3/5 and it gives him cards. Let's summon the Azure Drake. See what I get for a card. Shatterstone Cleric, not bad. And I can buff the Azure Drake up. Or I could summon the Rage and Worgen and see what happens. Which is also not a bad idea. Alternatively, I can just wear down his other cards. But I'm going to play the Rage and Worgen. That'll make him worry a little bit. It's got a lot of shitty 1/1s on the board. Blizzard. Stinks. I was going to take out that Worgen. If he wants to use his hero ability. And a Yeti. That's why I have Polymorph. Perfect. Okay, and he's going to go for me directly. Unfortunately, my Worgen is frozen. Not much I can do about that. Although I can buff it up so he can't kill it as easily. So I can do this. I can polymorph this into a 1/1. I can cast this and buff that up.
The sun well.
So it's a 5/2. So he can't just kill it with his hero ability. He'll have to trade something for it. And I might as well hit this so he'll get less imps. So now if he wants to trade his 1/1s for this stuff, he can. I should still have 2 fireballs in my deck. Or 1 at least. He's trying to wear me down with these shitty cards. Silverhand Knight is a good card. No doubt about that.
May my ancestors.
And a taunt, which is not bad either. And he uses 1/1 there. Stormwind Champion is great, but it's not going to do me any good here. I think I have to summon this. I think I have to summon this.
For the king!
And let's start taking out some of this crap. So, I have to use this to take that out. I have no choice. I'm going to take that to take that out. No choice there. And end my turn.
Glory
2
to the
loot hoarders
Centauri.
somewhere. That really sucks. He got lucky on that. Blood Knight. 8 my Divine Shield, got a 6/6 out of it. Still has to get past my taunt. Somehow. Yep, he can kill that to get past the taunt. And use his hero ability. I hope he does. Nope, he's going to use his imp there. Use hero ability on that. There. And he's got his own Rage and Worgen. Okay, Cone of Cold. Well, It's not going to be enough to win this for me, but it will be enough to at least freeze that and kill those things. Put this out there. Make this a 3-4. Let's get rid of that and pass the turn. So now he'll be able to kill this, but at least I'll be able to take out that knight, and we'll be pretty much tied in terms of board control, depending on what he got as his draw. Blizzard. Of course, he has to get a blizzard. I need a fireball, badly. Thank you. Goodbye, knight. Goodbye, crab. Hello, next turn. Hopefully he doesn't top deck something good. We can win this game of top decking. I have 2 loot hoarders, which will at least give me cards. Alright, you didn't get anything useful. Razorfin Hunter, great.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Razorfin Hunter, very useful, because it puts 2 cards out on the table, whereas before I only had 1. Cone of Cold. Okay, sucks, but at least I am still alive. And what else you got? Harvest Golem. Mana Worm, not gonna help, but I'll put it out there. And we will hit him directly, get him down to 7. I should have 1 more fireball, I think. I'm not certain, but I think I do. Just gonna work down my critters. What's the 1 card you got? Okay, it's probably a fireball or something big. Let's go ahead and put this out there. I am gonna kill that. I'm gonna use my hero ability to get rid of that. And I'm gonna hit him directly, like so. I need a fireball, if I have one, because that will win it for me. Damn it. We're tied on cards left in the deck. What did he have? Did he get a polymorph? Yeah, he did. That sucks. And what's your other card? Jungle Panther, which of course sucks because it is, unfortunately, stealth. I can put this out there at least. Hit him directly for that. Hit him that. Get him down to 3. So he'll be able to hit me for 4. And I hope he did not get a fireball, because otherwise it's GG. Taunt would be bad as well, or a big heavy hitter. Please be a shitty creature.
What to do?
Oh, he's gonna trade those 2. So it looks like he had to. And he's gonna do that. And what is he gonna play? Shield Master, okay. Which actually is pretty shitty for me. Boulder Fist Ogre is gonna help, of course. No point in hitting the Shield Master, so I guess I'll keep that alive. Because then I can, on the following turn, I can use the Ogre to kill the Shield Master, and Mana Worm and my hero ability to kill him. Again, if he drew a Fireball, Polymorph. Jesus. Really? So lucky. Spellkeeper, Secret Keeper. Oh, come on.
I'll never tell.
Well, you know what? I can kill you on the following turn if you don't kill me on this turn. So, what did you get? It's gonna come down to the wire.
Well played. Well played.
And I guess he's giving me a well played because he doesn't have anything. So it is game over. That was a very, very close game. Wow. Definitely a well played. Mage versus Mage. And it is 7-1. I think I might as well keep going. I'm not going to stretch this out into a few more videos. Let's see if... so the arena's paid for itself. Let's see if I can do better than 7-1. My goal would be 9-1, of course. But, hey, I'm already happy, so... Let's see if we can do any better than this. I am looking forward to getting some more gold, getting a deck of cards.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
We're playing LSD Knight,
Your soul shall
with
be
a
mine.
spelled with an N.
You asked for it.
I wonder if that means he likes LSD at night. Getting rid of these three, keeping the Acolyte of Pain, because I like the Acolyte of Pain. I enjoy the card draw. Rage and Worgens galore. And I get a coin. Let's say hello. Let's see what happens. Rage and Worgens are a pretty good card. They have grown on me quite well. Although I think Armani Berserker is even better. And there's nothing I can do this turn, so we will pass the turn. Next turn, I will probably Acolyte of Pain, depending on what he does.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay, that stinks. In fact, my better choice here is to probably cast the Raging Worgen. Because then if he attacks the Raging Worgen, he will not be able to enrage. That'll kill him. Let's see if he's got removal. If he does, then he'll be able to remove that Raging Worgen. Hopefully, I'll be able to trade a card for a card. If I can't trade a card for a card, then I can... He just cast Demolisher and attacks me directly. Okay. Fair enough. So now, what I can do is this. I could Rage and Worgen on that. Be a 4-1. There. Cast this.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
Buff that. Be a 5-2. And you know what? Let's get rid of that. He might be able to get rid of that, but I didn't want to take the chance of Demolisher just being able to hit that. Yeah, he's gonna Mortal Coil. I was afraid of that, but that's okay. It's worth it. Mortal Coil is actually worth it in that instance. Let's hit him directly. Take out that. And let's hit him for 3. Again, with the Warlock, I prefer to wear him down. If he wants to trade creatures, he can. But I'd rather wear the Warlock down because he has that card draw mechanic. And a lot of his abilities depend on being able to... do something. Let me think about this. Yeah, a lot of his abilities depend on having health, so if I can wear down his health, he won't be able to use a lot of his abilities. Now, let me think. I can Fireball that, that'll leave me with 3. I could use the Rage and Worgen, which will probably die, or I could use the Acolyte of Pain, which will die, won't kill that, but will give me a card, which is not a terrible thing. He might attack me directly, which will give me the opportunity to do something like Defender of Argus in the following turn, which I think is worth it. So let's play Acolyte of Pain. We'll risk it. Because if I can, I'll Defender of Argus. Then I can use Hero Ability and Acolyte of Pain to remove that and still have the Acolyte of Pain live. And I'm not going to throw away that Rage and Worgen yet. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he attacks me directly. Nope. Did not take the bait.
It's time for a little blood.
Another Armani Berserker, which is a great card. And gives them Taunt. And puts that out there, which needs to die eventually. Because that's just going to buff shit up. Well, I think this is a good opportunity to use Cone of Cold on this. Make sure this crap doesn't attack me on the following turn. And we'll put this out there.
Mind if I roll knee?
And end turn. Azure Drake, good card, gives him a card. Mana Worm, okay, doesn't do me any good right now. And that just buffs that up. So, what do I want to kill and how is the question. I do need to remove this eventually, but I don't have a good way of doing it yet. Sunwalker is not a bad idea, but that won't
What to do?
buy me anything. Sentient Shield Master, not bad. Take this out, not bad. And put this out so I can use it to remove something on the following turn. So now he'll have to run at least 1, maybe 2 cards into it. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to remove it. Unfortunately, he will get some good card draw out of this exchange, which sucks. Blood Imp also sucks for me. It's a great card. And unfortunately, I don't have a Flame Strike to get rid of this stuff. Okay. How am I going to remove this? Put this out there. He's going to keep getting card draw unless I remove this. So I think I have to take care of that. I can't just let him keep getting cards indefinitely. Let's put the Raging Worgen out there. He can remove it if he wants to, and we'll put the Shield Bearer out there so that I stop taking damage. Stampeding Kodo, that sucks. Stampeding Kodo is a pretty good card. Another Divine Shield. And me without my... I just keep getting shitty cards. Me without...
Truth is my shield.
Let's pop the Divine Shield there. Me without a way to get rid of this stuff. Flame Strike. Where is my Flame Strike? I don't have a Flame Strike. Flame Strike would have been perfect if I had a Flame Strike. So pop the Divine Shield with that, of course. Kill that with that, and then he's going to be able to beat me down quite a bit. Oh, and he's got a Frost Elemental too. I think this is a good game. I don't think there's anything I can do that will allow me to survive this. I could do this. I can do this, put the Ogre Magi out there. Let's put this in here in between them.
Job's done.
Buy me a little bit of breathing room, but not much. I think I've pretty much lost this. And let's say well played. And he does not sell well played because he's probably on LSD. Let's keep going. Come on, 8-1. Let's at least make it to 8. This is what I get for having a deck with no Flame Strikes, no Silences. Silences would have been nice. Would have silenced his Cult Master, would have silenced his other crap. His Armorsmith, Weaponsmith. We're playing Andreas the Shaman.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
And I'm going first. I'm going to throw everything back. I don't like having the ghoul early on. Does me no good, usually. Loot Hoarder, perfect. And 2 fucking polymorphs. Which do me no good. Think he'll say hello?
You shall not pass.
No. Well,
Hello.
I'll say hello. Be the bigger man.
Ready for action.
Send a coin into... Stealth Seed Deckhand, okay. Let's summon the Loot Hoarder
Mind if I roll need?
and turn. Let's keep saying hello until he says hello, damn it. Will not settle for anything less. Shattered Sun Cleric, perfect. Only if only because I can keep this thing alive.
We must cleanse the Sunwell. Hey, give me that!
He still doesn't have a good way of removing that, so I can use that. I will want the card from it eventually, but I'd rather have something on the board than an extra card, so. Summons the Injured Blade Master. Alright. And he heals it by 1, which sucks. Perfect opportunity. Actually. I can summon this.
The Sunwell.
Do that.
Hey, give me that!
You know what? Trade that for that.
Push forward.
Trade that for that. I don't know, that was probably the wrong move. I screwed that up. I should have buffed the Loot Hoarder, used the Loot Hoarder to kill that. Raging Worgen, and he's going to trade that for that, of course. Alright. What do I want to do here? I could Knife Juggler, Acolyte of Pain, that'll probably trigger his Worgen. I'm thinking Polymorph on it is the better bet. Or I could play Acolyte of Pain. No. Let's not let this get out of control. Let's just polymorph it. Move on with our lives. Let's totem out there and nothing else. Okay, good. Azure Drake, perfect. Good card to play. I like it. Gets me a card. It's a 4/4 out on the board. Everybody's happy.
Squire, attend me.
And I need to start clearing this board because he can get dangerous with all of these creatures out there. So I can put out the Knife Juggler. And this might not be the best play. Actually, let's... I don't want to get rid of this. Knife Juggler.
What to do? What to do?
Put this apple on your head.
Yeah, Defender of Argus. Let's do that. It's fair enough. Alright. And Knife Juggler takes that out. That takes that out. And I have 2 taunts. And I got rid of some of his stuff. Makes Bloodlust that much less useful. That's the Shaman's main modus operandi, is to get a bunch of creatures out on the board into Bloodlust. So if I can keep his creature count low. Fire Elemental, great card, of course. And Force Lightning is going to do some damage to everybody. But that's about it. And then he's going to trade that for that. Okay, fair enough. And trade that for that. Also fair enough. Everybody gets healed. I am going to polymorph this. Can't let that live. Can't take the chance that it'll get bounced back. And let's summon the Acolyte. And see if, hopefully he doesn't have a Hex or a Silence. Let's see if my Acolyte can get some card draw. Maybe off of his sheep, maybe off of something else. He has fucking this Stampeding Kodo. I swear. Every single game so far. Stampeding Kodo. Alright, let's put something big out there. Such as this thing.
Truth is my
I can potentially bounce it back if I need to. Hopefully he doesn't have a Hex. Fucking Stampeding Kodo. I mean, honestly. Any creature with 2 or less. Ah! You have heal yourself. Rock bite a weapon. So you're going to take the Divine Shield off. Summon a totem. Spell power. Okay. That stinks that that gets healed. Let's get rid of this right away. No need to keep that out there. And we'll summon the Boulder Fist Ogre. Hopefully he does not have a Hex. He does.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
He's got a Stormwind champion. Which sucks. Not doing too good on cards here.
Tazingo!
Might as well play this. And nothing I can really do because this thing's gonna heal him, so I've got to, at least I might as well start working him down. And a lightning stick, of course. Jesus Christ. I'm really not having any luck on card draw here, am I? Flame Strike would have been nice if I had a deck with Flame Strike. Loot Hoarder, not gonna help.
Mind if I roll knee?
I'll put it on your tab.
I can't even play that without resummoning the Loot Hoarder, which will do me no good. I think I lost. I think this is well played.
Well played.
You can just kill me directly.
My magic will tear you apart.
Really? What the hell's wrong with you? You could have just killed me. See, that is called being an asshole. Rather than just killing me, wasting all your cards. You, sir, Andreas, are being an ass. In my personal opinion. Alright, Golden Arcane Explosion. Let's see what we get. So, 7 and 3. $75 a deck. So golden flesh-eating ghoul, cool. That's going to be nice. Add it to my collection. So 150 gold, so that means Arena pays for itself. 5 dust, a deck, and a flesh-eating ghoul. All very nice. Let's check it out, see what kind of cards we get in the deck. I'm happy about the golden flesh-eating ghoul. Okay, we got a rare, another rare, no epics or anything. Okay, Circle of Healing, Leper Gnome, Cruel Taskmaster, not cards I really want. What's the rare? Explosive Shot? I don't think I have those, so that's good. What's the other rare? Golden rare. Oh, sweet. Golden Sunwalker. Perfect. That's going to come in handy. I will probably be using this in my constructed decks. Alright, folks. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun. I am going to put a break right here, and when we come back, I'll probably be playing more Hearthstone Arena. Let's take a quick look, actually, before I do. Not this. I want to go to the arena. And I want to see what classes I have available, so I'm going to buy back in. Paladin, Hunter, or Druid. Alright. Chances are I will play as Paladin next time, simply because I have not played as Paladin before, but we shall see. And I'll see you folks next time.